Hey, this is Jamie from Capsule Computers, and today we're reviewing Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. This open-world stealth FPS is available now for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. At the time of the recording of this video, this game costs $59.99 US or $99.95 Australian with a $10 discount on PC. Sniper Ghost Warrior 3's story is a bit of a mixed bag. The overarching plot is a bit convoluted. New elements feel like they're being tossed into the story quite suddenly, and characters tend to feel a little shallow and a bit predictable. On the other hand, the relationships main character John North has with other characters makes him very likable and rather human. For those who want more context behind the story, the game has a bunch of journal entries to read, but based on the various grammar errors in these entries, it's kinda clear they forgot to send these to the editor for proofreading. The game delivers solid stealth gameplay. While the player isn't completely helpless like old-school stealth titles, John isn't exactly Terminator either. Players need to scout enemy positions, pick off enemies one by one, and avoid combat when necessary to survive against a much larger enemy force that packs quite a bit of damage. While the game does offer a more head-to-head warrior gameplay skill tree, the game is still not the type of game players can just run in guns a-blazing without any cover. The level design goes a long way in making the stealth gameplay as enjoyable as it is. Each level has multiple options for players whether they want to find a comfortable sniper's nest or sneak in and take out unsuspecting guards at close range. Being a sniping game, getting the gunplay right is of utmost importance. The weapons are on the realistic side, but still accessible enough for the average gamer to enjoy. While Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 isn't the most accurate sniping game in the market, it is definitely one of the more realistic titles out there, as players do need to consider bullet drop, travel time, and wind. Being a sniping game, getting the gunplay right is of utmost importance. While the weapons are on the realistic side, they are still accessible enough for the average gamer to enjoy. Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 isn't the most accurate sniping game on the market, but it is definitely one of the more realistic titles out there, as players do need to consider bullet drop, travel time, wind, and rifle stability. The game's difficulty level is on point. The normal difficulty level should provide an enjoyable challenge for most gamers. As the difficulty scales up, players will not only have to contend with more attentive and deadlier enemies, but they also have to deal with the reduced assistance from the game's UI. The audiovisual presentation is decent. The music is a solid mix of Eastern European tunes and standard video game fare. The sound effects are good, and the voice acting for the most part is of high quality. The only problem is there's a serious lack of variety in enemy lines. I'm pretty sure most of the AI states only have 1 or 2 lines each. The graphics are good, but I did notice the game struggles a bit with clipping and bugged ragdoll animations. I do wish developers opted for in-game rendered cutscenes versus pre-rendered ones, as the in-game cutscenes are noticeably lower quality compared to the game at higher graphic settings. The PC version is in a bit of an unpolished state. While the controls are good, save for the clumsy drone controls, PC players have to contend with an extremely messy key binding system that makes some actions impossible to rebind. Additionally, CI Games has already acknowledged that they are trying to address frame rate issues and the incredibly long load times that PC players are currently facing. For me, the frame rate drops weren't too bad, but the load times were absolutely painful. Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 is the first AAA title in the franchise. While it's not ready to be a blockbuster AAA title quite yet, it is a step in the right direction for CI Games. Though the game does need a bit of polish, especially on the PC, I can still heartily recommend Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 for fans of stealth games and military shooters. I'm giving the game 7 capsules out of 10. If you want to read our full review, be sure to check out the link in the description or in the video's card. I hope to see you soon. This is Jamie from Capsule Computers signing off. Hey YouTube, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and subscribe to Capsule Computers for more awesome videos. If you're looking for more videos to watch, why don't you check out our review of Project High Rise Las Vegas here on the left. And if you're looking for another shooter that's a little more fast-paced, why don't you check out our review of Titanfall 2 here on the right.